In the year 2080, the world has changed, and it keeps slipping farther into the ivory shadows. Welcome to the Sixth World.
And welcome to the Sixth World, everybody. It's so good to have you joining us tonight, this Friday night, for some Shadowrun, right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael. I'll be your game master / narrator for the evening. But before we get started with our episode tonight, we do want to thank some of our supporters and sponsors tonight. We want to thank Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank our friends at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for coming along and partnering with us. If you type !Little Dragon or !CCG in the chat, you'll get quick links to both of their websites and storefronts where you can order some really cool RPG related merchandise and gear. And if you visit Little Dragon Corp, you can type in the coupon code PROBONUS and get 10% off of your order. So make sure you go visit them at some point during tonight's show, preferably during the break. You don't want to miss any of the exciting action that we got for you tonight. Also, if you visit Cardboard Castle Games in Evans, Georgia, my friendly local game shop, you can tell them that Proficiency Bonus sent you, and they'll give you 10% off of your order in store as well. I haven't tested it online yet to see if you could type in that coupon code on their website, but I need to do that soon. So maybe one of you can test it out and let me know if that's happening. But thank you guys for joining us. We are down in MG tonight. He's feeling a little under the weather, so he is going to be resting up tonight as we continue on our episode. So Jack will be on Roleplay Light this evening for tonight's episode, until he can return and join us for our next endeavor. So, we're going to go ahead and chime in. I'm going to change the music because I think this music's a little too happy and bouncy for what our group recently went through. So let's see if I can find something more appropriate. Let's see. Let's try this. I'll say this will work. So, Gear Jammer. You awaken with the blur of bright lights shining down upon you. You start to sit up, but your eyes are just swollen and you can feel them just watering. As you begin to start to focus, you can see futuristic LED medical lights surrounding you. You can see that you have kind of like the thin white sheet draped over you and blood-stained medical materials sitting on trays all around you, on little cart trays that seem to be almost floating or hovering or on little small wheels that glow with LEDs. Thank you for the sub. Sorry I had that in the way. Mystic Water 88 subscribed for 19 months. Yeah, congrats. Wow, look at that. Congrats on 19 months. So, Gearjammer, remembering the last thing that happened before you fell unconscious, you look to your arm, and where your only real arm used to be is now a somewhat crude mechanical device. You think to open your hands and your fingers start to move as it seems to be correctly linked to the nerve endings of everything that needs to be adjusted to. Definitely doesn't look like the best material, but it will suffice. The rest of you...
I'm not dead yet, so...
The rest of you are greeted by one of Overwatch's close friends. He comes out wearing a long lab coat. You can see there's a patch on his coat that says Null. And he approaches Overwatch, and Overwatch, as you stand, he kind of reaches out his hand to shake yours. And, looks at you.
I'm shaking.
Okay, he shakes your hand firmly, confidently like a friend, and looks at you in the eyes. Well, it's, you know, it wasn't pretty, but we got them all straightened up.
Oh, well, thank you. No, it's good to know that you're still in practice.
Oh yeah, and anytime I can help out a close friend, try to take advantage of those situations as well. I couldn't get the best materials with what I had, but I did what I could.
Oh, I am sure whatever you did was perfect.
Especially in such haste.
Thank you again. Of course.
But I think, I hope you all got rested up. I'm sure that I know this isn't the most comfortable place to stay, but I think he is coming to back there if you guys want to go visit with him.
No worry. I motion for the other individuals to go on into the room. I'm gonna stay out with Mel just for a little bit left down since they're closer.
All right.
And I'm newer.
Sure. Jack seems to be kind of rubbing his head. Jack seems to be still nursing some wounds from the combat from yesterday, but goes through the door towards the back, and you can see there's multiple doors that lead off, and you guys know which room Gearjammer is in, so those of you that would like to go visit with Gearjammer, you may. Or if you want to stay out with Noel and Overwatch, it's your choice. What do you guys want to do?
I will go check on him.
Okay. Jack will go with you, Cypher.
I'll also follow behind.
Okay. And you guys enter the room. Cypher enters first, and Gearjammer, you see the door slowly open, and Cypher start to walk in with Jack rubbing his head and just kind of, coming in. Looks a little beat up. With
Gearjammer's trying to take the flask he keeps in his good cybernetic arm. It's just very the jerky motions with the new arm, trying to get used to it. Oh, we are all alive? Yes?
Yeah. なんとなく?
Jack he holds up a thumbs up, but he definitely doesn't look perfect.
He probably looks very similar to how Gearjammer does right now.
Beat up.
Yeah, I think you guys were beat up the most. Yeah.
How you feeling?
Different. It is. And to switch the flask over to the arm he's used to and just sort of very slowly lifting up this new limb and just sort of like, you can see the concentration for a second and then the fingers move slowly. It's like, it's new to get used to, but
Mm.
it will come.
Mm.
It's not as nice, but
But if anyone could handle it, it would be you.
and there's
And you're alive.
that is, yes,
Hey.
that is big one. That's given. I still do not really know what happened. It's all sort of a blur. I remember fire, and then no arm, and then asleep.
I can't help but to to point out that you did just make a hand pun. To handle it. I just sorry. I had to, I heard it, so
I'm really glad you noticed. I didn't want to make it super obvious, but
yeah.
Too soon?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, did we bring? Did anyone bring my arm with us? Or did we get left?
So here's the thing, buddy.
Jack just turns around and starts scratching his head.
I
just back up because I was not in the building. I'm like, oh, not my job.
Things got a little bit dicey there after you passed out, so I kind of just propped you over my shoulders and dragged you out of there. And I told Jack just to run, so don't blame him either.
That must be why I have bullet holes in back.
Oh, I did my best, all right? You're heavy as hell. I'm surprised I got you up that ladder.
Oh, maybe not go out front door.
No, we went out of the back door.
Oh. And the things got more interesting than I thought.
And I broke my original mask, so now I have to wear this new one that I've been working on, but it's not perfect.
You mean your face didn't always look like this?
No. I used to have goggles, actually.
I like it.
Thanks.
But we're all alive. Everything's okay. Maybe.
Did we get what we needed?
Yes.
Then,
I think
yes,
so.
we-
I
I
haven't
get paid.
files yet.
Mm.
They're in my database. I have a
I
folder.
think Jack grabbed the suitcase, right?
Jack does have the suitcase.
He grabbed one of the two suitcases.
Mm-hmm. Jack had a suitcase, and Cypher was able to get in and hack and download the secure data, and
Mhm.
and she deleted everything that
Wiped
they
it.
had. So basically, made the clean sweep of swiping the data, taking it from the system.
Also, I'm a little nervous because, while I was getting that really highly secure data, I was interrupted by someone who knows my name.
I mean, you're pretty
My-
popular, so...
No, that is not how this works. I have a proper avatar in the Matrix. I do not show myself in the Matrix. They should not know it is me. This person knew who I was. She knew my YouTube channel. She knew everything. This reboot. I didn't engage. I pretended like I didn't hear her every time she kept bringing it up. But I may be compromised. Doing all this shit for you guys. I think I'm screwed. So I might be dead soon.
I mean, if...
Or we kill Reboot.
I don't
Dead
know.
Reboot, not Dead Reboot, no Dead Cipher.
Well, I mean, technically, if you just kill the reboot, it might just reboot, but that's...
I don't know who Reboot is in real life, and I don't know if I could even trace her in the Matrix.
To be fair, that meeting we were in also told us that we were all kind of compromised, so... that's
Yeah,
fine.
she was like, "You're dealing with some like really deep shit, and you should just like run away."
Oh, really?
That's what
That's
the
good.
Reboot told me. And she kind of insinuated that I became popular by hacking the system and like changing the algorithm, which I totally did not do. Did not appreciate that insinuation.
Well, we just gotta kill her then, I guess.
You got popular exposing singer doing inappropriate things.
I was popular before then, Gearjammer, please. Pio-san just got way more traction because I said so. Anyway,
I
I'm a
do
little
not
nervous.
use YouTube's.
I know.
I am still with the MySpace.
Oh, honey. Oh, you're so cute sometimes, Gearjammer. It's really cute when you say things like that.
Is Napster still around?
What? Is that like Kazaa? I don't know. It's like ancient technology. I don't know that one.
I don't know what this guy's talking about at all.
Well, Gearjammer, you do kind of see out of the corner of your eye. Your clothes are kind of just hanging over a chair on the other side. I mean, there's just like blood splatter all over your vest. You're still kind of wearing the normal hospital garb, the backless robe.
Earjammer is just going to, noticing that, stand up.
Are you bending over? I'm going to turn around.
Let the hairy troll ass just hang out behind him and go start getting dressed.
Jack
I'm
leaves the
gonna go
room.
back yeah, I also leave the room. I go to the waiting room and wait till like my party members are like cohesive and coherent before I start looking through these downloads.
I'll also leave the room if that wasn't apparent.
Overwatch. While they were having this conversation with Gearjammer, was there anything in particular that you wanted to talk to Noel about, or just kind of catch up and?
Yeah, you're basically like tell him about what happened and like that kind of thing. Because I'm sure he's curious. So I'll tell him that the job kind of went sideways, that kind of stuff, and they're a little bit less professional than I'm used to. And
yes, it's bold to go in there without all of your resources.
Yes, I did not expect a fight from, and there's not really anything I could have done to help them because I was not inside.
What
I drove the getaway car though, so.
Oh, right. Well, what started the fight anyway?
I am not really sure. I'm sure that will be a conversation that they will have eventually. I mean, everybody is okay, so I don't really care.
Well, I mean, in the meantime, if you all need a safe place to come to, if you feel like you can't go anywhere else, this place is always open.
I appreciate the offer, friend. We will discuss and see what we want to do.
Sure, I think I'm gonna go see if I can take care of a few of those bullet holes in your friend too.
Much appreciated. I'm sure he will like that very much.
So I am going to go ahead and make a medicine roll with now how many wounds are you at currently compared to your threshold? Are you over halfway? Are you over 3/4? What are you currently at right now?
I am just under a third.
Just under a third? Okay.
Yeah, I'm 7 out of 22.
Okay. Oh wow. You have 22 wounds?
Yep.
That's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna go.
I'm bulletproof. I'm just not stun proof.
Yeah. I'm right under him. I have 20.
Uh-oh. Oh, there they go. Had a little delay in my character sheet there. So I'm going to take the first one. So you're going to heal 4 wounds from
Ooh.
that medicine check. So it takes about, I would say it takes probably about an hour or so of you kind of sitting there and imagine the scenes where people are pulling bullets out of you and then putting them in the little metal cup, tink, and then stitching you back up. So you get 4 of those back. They also, Jack is at halfway, so we'll also do a medicine check on Jack. He's at halfway, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But we'll see what they roll for him. So, wow. So, does Jack have any critical injuries?
I don't
I
think
think-
Jack did.
I think he had a thing where he couldn't cast any spells.
Yeah, he was winded. It was only till the end of the encounter, but the critical stays. I don't think he can. I think you have to specify to heal a critical or heal wounds, and in this case, he was healing wounds. So, I don't think even with the triumph you can heal. Can you heal a critical injury, Derek, in Star Wars if you roll a triumph on a medicine check?
No, I don't think so because it
I don't
just
think
counts
so.
as another success.
Right.
But if you're trying to heal a critical wound and you roll a triumph on that, you get to heal another. So I know that's how that works. We've
And I
done
know-
that in Star Wars already.
Yeah, and I know the advantage count as healed strain, but
Strain,
you
yeah.
guys currently just woke up, so you have no strain, so that doesn't really affect this.
So I mean, that would be, I guess that'd be
Yep.
up to you.
So Jack gets all the way to just 1 wound remaining from the healing over the next hour of being in this medical facility. So right now, the adventure is yours. What would you guys like to do as you are kind of sitting here, have a temporary home base here at this medical facility with Overwatch's friend Noel?
Can I go send the drone back to destroy that building?
Are you asking me? Are you asking us?
Yes.
Oh, I don't care. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't personally care, but I think that's a little much.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I thought Overwatch was saying something.
I said, I don't personally care, but if that's a little bit overboard, don't you think?
Destroying buildings is kind of our
No.
thing.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, you do what you like. It doesn't really affect me.
What are you doing?
He wants to blow up the bar.
No, building
Which
the
building?
that bar is in.
Yeah. It's kind of under, but
The Cobalt Marie? You want to blow up that one?
Yes, drop entire building on it.
Mm. I don't really care either way. You know what? You guys figure it out. You're big boys. You'll figure it out. I'm gonna go into the Matrix and start looking at this information.
hey, you guys yelled at me last time I destroyed a building. That's not fair.
Well, here's the thing. You didn't lose a body part.
That's fair.
Perhaps you can help. We need fire to burn
Also,
it.
why did you guys start fighting again? I was like cut off. So like what?
My hands acted before my mind could.
It's definitely an interesting tactic.
Listen, they started
think Jack
sliding
did it.
pictures of us. Jack,
Pictures of us? What do you mean?
they knew who we were. They were sliding pictures of us across the table.
Yeah, blow up the building, Gear Jammer.
I shot the 2 couriers with fireballs in the chest and they immediately died. But there were lots of guards.
Cool. Love that. Love that our names are getting around and now we have targets on our backs. Just blow it up. I don't care. I'm going into the Matrix. You guys figure it out.
I know I am new in your group, but maybe next time try and make your way out to where I can help. I could not do anything while you all were inside.
The front door was not an option at all.
That was sort of planned, but oh no,
What?
I have to go back.
Why?
They have my gun.
Oh, they do have your gun. Oh no, they have my gun. Oh
Oh,
jeez.
Gods.
Oh, oh no. Who has money? I am now broke.
I have a little bit of money.
I was looking for work for you all. That's why I don't have any money either.
I have money.
Why don't you figure out what you need in Matrix? Then we go see client and collect what is owed. I can call my friend and get us weapons.
We can't really go get what's owed because we don't know everything yet.
We might. BRB. I go into the Matrix.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know Jack as his like what his character would do financially with financial things, but according to his character sheet, he has a lot of money.
How much, like, in this world, how much is a lot of money?
Well, he has about
I
He
have
has, like-
25,000.
he has like 32,000 some Nuyen on him.
Okay.
I have 25,000.
But I don't know if Jack would say that.
I don't think he
It's-
would. He hasn't really shared much of that before.
He did share that he had you help him pay his bills one time.
Yeah.
So Cypher probably knows his bank account information, but she's not gonna like supply that information.
Okay.
All I have is like 9,000 new yen.
I legitimately have 0.
Where is the financials on our bloody character sheet? I
It's
can't
in your character information.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it's in that
character info
first
tab, the
top
first
of the
tab.
sheet under character.
Character
Right.
info,
Player
right
name.
under your name.
Yeah, so I am down under $5,000 now.
Boys, you really need money for rent and shit. What are you guys doing?
In the
That's
book,
what the money I have is for.
how much is a cybernetic arm? Do you remember?
No, I can find out.
Find out, because since you didn't get like a top of the line one, it's going to be cheaper. Just let me know how much it is, and
Oh
then
yeah,
I'll tell
that's
you.
that. I forgot it. Yeah, we're gonna do that too. I may not even have $5,000.
See, I don't have to worry about the rent when you don't have a place to rent.
You're homeless.
I used
I
to be
wouldn't
homeless.
say homeless. I would say couch surfer.
I used to be homeless too. It's okay.
Again, would not say homeless. No, said
Yeah.
I could stay here whenever I need. I just kind of move from place to place.
You ever sleep in an alleyway?
No,
Oh, well. Never mind.
I sit down on my couch and I go catatonic.
Okay.
That's not bad. Only 1,500 for a not obvious. I mean, sorry, for an obvious cybernetic limb.
What was that? How much again? Sorry.
1,500.
1,500. Okay.
Yep.
For an obvious cybernetic limb. Okay.
Yeah,
I'd go with that. I think that's fair for what you kind of described.
yeah. Okay. And on a separate note, that increases my wounds by 1.
Nice.
There you go. So, Cypher, going into the Matrix, you start to open up this file, all these file folders that you got. You notice there are several videos that are saved onto this. You basically start watching digitally the first one, that pops up, and you see a simple video of an individual sitting at one of those circle tables that you recognize from the Cobalt Marie. Sitting there is an elderly orc that seems to have markings and stuff kind of tattooed all over him. And you notice right away this large earring in one of his ears. And it reminds you of when you guys first met with the dragon. He said that one of the things he remembered was an orc with an earring. And you can see this individual sitting there, and kind of the camera's focused on him, but you can see there are like 4 or 5 other people sitting around the table, and they look to be dressed in fancy like suits. So they look more like corporate employees or corporate execs. And it appears that they're having a pretty in-depth conversation, and this orc individual is just merely, yeah. So the chairman is willing to give the information up of the Cerebrus project over to Ares, for just a measly 30 million Nuyen. And the corporate execs just like look at this guy in shock. Say, are you insane? I mean, that material isn't even close to worth that much. And they start to kind of bicker about this cost and things of that nature. Well, and then the orc just basically says, well, the chairman insists that the Cerebrus project continues. Perhaps maybe we can find another suitable corporation that would be interested in paying this sum. And then the corporate guys like start to like get together, and they start to whisper with one another, and then the video keeps on going back and forth. What go ahead and make a vigilance check for me, Cypher.
Okay. What type of difficulty?
We'll call this 3 purple. And if you have anything that helps you with kind of insight situations or anything on your character, then you can apply those things to you.
I think I'm gonna be able to get this one.
You have story points as well if you'd like to use them.
Point. I'm gonna use that. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Well, if this doesn't work, I might have an idea on how to like. I am a profiler. As long as I watch these people long enough.
Yeah, that would work.
I would have to. I don't know if this counts because like this is more of insight, but profiler, like if I'm watching, given enough time, to watch someone and like to get into their head, know what buttons to push. Your character may make a matrix search check with a difficulty set by the GM, minimum of average. If successful, you gather a dossier on the subject. With at least 1 hour of narrative time to study it, you can learn 2 of the subject's motivations. I think I'll hold off on that one, and if this doesn't work, I might just do the profiler thing. But for now, I'll just do this. I'll just use a story point then.
Okay, absolutely. So you can upgrade your skill roll.
Okay. You said vigilance, yeah?
Yeah, this would be vigilance.
Hello. Yeah, I saw that coming.
It's a lot of advantage, though.
Yeah.
I will say, because I want you to make... you don't really gain any insight from this, but I do want you to go ahead and make an additional roll. This is going to be perception this time. And because you rolled so many advantage, you can actually upgrade for free on your perception check. This one's going to be a little easier. It's only going to be 2 purple for this one.
Okay, for perception. That's going to be a lot better than vigilance. Yeah, that is a
Jesus,
lot
mother
better.
of mercy.
Wow, and for some reason, you've got a lot of purple dice in there. You should only had 2. And you had 4
It is
for
only
some
2.
reason.
I don't know why there's 4.
Yeah, that's weird. It's
I only
showing
had-
4 in this. Okay.
What?
Well, I mean, 2 of them were blank anyway. So
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I know what's happening.
What?
Roll again.
What I do? What I do?
think when I did those medicine rolls, I rolled from my GM character sheet, and I bet you it added all those dice to your rolls as well.
You
Oh.
probably could keep that. The other 2 purples.
Oh,
are
because then the
blank.
first roll is the same thing then. The first roll has like 1, 2,
go in
3,
and
4,
go ahead and re-roll both because I messed it up.
okay.
Yeah, re-roll
Okay.
both.
So
the first one's
vigilance.
3. Yeah, vigilance against 3 purple, and you did have an upgrade on it because you spent a story point on it.
Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. So that's vigilance. I mean, I will take that triumph. I'm just saying.
So yeah, your insight still doesn't really glean
Yeah,
anything.
vigilance is shit. Perception. A fucking wash.
Clean wash, yeah, nothing.
I would have taken the triumph.
But this is just you watching the videos, and if you upload this data onto any computer, you could also show it to your companions, who could also kind of dig into it. But you glean from watching the videos that this is all kind of like it's multiple times where this same orc individual has met with different people, and they all look like corporate execs, and
I fucked up the second roll too. I should have brought it down.
oh yeah, it only been 2 purple. You can re-roll.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
man. New game, who dis?
There you go. 2 successes. You do notice in many of the videos that you're watching, the orc takes out this lighter and kind of just, it looks like one of the, the big kind of metal lighter. What are they called? Where you flick it open. A Zippo lighter. Yeah, like one of those.
Lighters, yeah.
Takes a Zippo lighter out and like flicks it a few times and then closes it and then flicks it again and takes it. There is a logo on the front of the lighter. What do I do with my card? Here it is. And it's basically these 2 olive branches that go around the word Vista. And basically, most of these videos are just him referring to an individual known as the chairman. And these corporate execs want this Cerebrus project shut down and are willing to negotiate with the chairman to shut it down. But they want like an outrageous amount of money to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep on kind of pushing it to, well, I guess we'll just negotiate with someone else then. And it seems like they've met several times and they've recorded each session, and none of the negotiations get anywhere. It's just awkward conversation each time. Sometimes it's different execs coming in, maybe to, change the scenery and try to get something done, but nothing ever gets done.
What are the other folders that I downloaded? Because there was 4 folders and then an extra thing. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Pretty much they're just full of these videos. I mean, that's
full of these videos,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Is a name ever said for this orc dude?
That's a good question. with your as you're going through that, he does in one of the videos introduce himself, or one of the other individuals refer to him as Mr. Coin Splitter.
Okay. One other thing, this might be a little bit of a rewind,
Mhm.
but if I remember correctly, there was a nat drone on Marie, on her shoulder.
There was. Mm-hmm.
Can I hack into that and see what she's been up to?
If you get within closer proximity of the nat drone,
Okay.
you would probably be able to. Yes.
Okay. I
But
meant to do that before we left, but that's okay. I just have it written in my notes here.
Yeah.
Okay, noted. I will try and do that later. Then
Mhm.
I guess my next course of action, just based off the information I have, like Cerberus Project, we're getting brief ideas, but I want to see if I can do either a matrix search on Vista or Mr. Coin Splitter to see if I can do a deep dive.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and use your matrix search, and because you have a that image of the logo, you can kind of like have that almost like scanned and zoomed in
Okay.
to find matches. So
Sure.
I'm gonna say it's just gonna be 1 purple dice difficulty on this for your
Okay.
matrix search,
Okay.
since you have all those resources.
Yeah. Just double checking if I don't have anything else that I can add to it.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm like, I think I should do it. I think I might use another story point
Okay.
to give myself equal amounts of boost as my ranks in resonance.
Oh wow. I think
I
that
can
would
only
be, was
do
that
this.
5?
Yeah, your character makes a major. You can spend 1 story point to use this talent to add boost equal to your character's ranks in resonance to the results. Okay, yeah, I think that's 5. Alright, let's use another one. See if we can get as many info as possible. That is 5 boosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me something good, please. Oh, hell yeah, there it is. There she is.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay. So, with the logo, you definitely succeed on getting a bead on this this lighter. This lighter's logo is of First Evo Vista. That is a hotel on the east side of New Orleans, on kind of like the slum side of New Orleans.
Okay. I'm gonna drop pin a Google pin.
It's actually a little farther east from the garage, where Gear Jammer's garage is. So you'd have to go a little bit further east from where the garage is to get to this place. But you guys know the area well. The farther out east you get, the kind of towards the ocean, it starts to get a little bit more of a broken down slum type area. But that's definitely where the logo's from, and you guys would pretty much everybody would know that. You probably have never stayed there before, but you would definitely know that. I would say with the Triumph, as far as you don't get anything up from a Mr. Coin Splitter.
Okay.
But your assumption is that this person probably could be potentially a Shadowrunner, which is why no information comes up. A person without a sin can usually go a little bit, well, undetected, which is why it makes the benefit of being a Shadowrunner, because no one can really track you down. You don't leave a trace very easily.
Unless you're us, apparently.
Yeah, what the... Okay. Could I say maybe there's no... For the Triumph, could I maybe say there's, like, rumors? Like, potential sightings of this person? If I don't put in his name, but I put in his description?
Oh, yeah.
Like, where he frequents, maybe? Or...
What you do find, is you do find some information about a kind of tribal orc that some mages have seen in astral space.
Oh no, he's like Jack?
Could be like
Okay.
Jack, could be like Wildfire.
Oh, damn. Okay. I will hop out and I will forward them like the videos to see if they can pick up anything that I haven't. And give them the information that I just got.
Okay, so Cypher shows you guys all these videos after coming out of the Matrix, and you guys can each make a vigilance check. It'll be 3 purple dice if you'd like to.
Oh, why not?
In seeing these, okay. She does
I will
show. Go ahead.
Who do I boost?
Yeah.
Who's good at vigilance?
Nope. Oh, actually, I have 3. Huh.
Let me
That's
check.
better
check
than
Jack.
me. What does Jack got?
That's Jack got. Vigilance. Ah, boy, what's he have? Jack's got 3 green.
Okay.
I,
Jamie,
I'm
go
2
higher?
green, 1 yellow.
2 green.
Okay, I will boost Gear Jammer and then I will boost one forward to whoever rolls first.
Your turn to go ahead. You too boost.
Yeah, you get good.
Okay, that works.
I was gonna say, if you guys want to make them if you guys just want to make, I know it's like an insight thing, but if you're all watching the videos together and like talking about them, then I will say like each of you are adding a boost to whoever's the highest. We can do it that way
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
if you'd rather do it that
Yeah.
way, because you're all kind of like sitting there watching it together, talking about it. I would say that would constitute as helping on this insight.
Sure.
So you get what, 2 more boosts from me or 1 more boost from me and Jamie?
And Jack would also help as
Oh, and
well.
Jack.
Yep.
That would be 5 boosts. The 2
Yep.
from Cypher. Okay.
Would
Yep.
this be? Never mind.
No.
I think that's for me. I don't
Oh.
think I can push that forward.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I put this in here right. Yep.
Nice. Very good.
Bravo.
So in watching these videos, Gear Jammer, and you guys are, as you're kind of discussing this back and forth, you kind of pause the videos sometimes and just have a quick chat, and it's astounding. This orc is a really good, like, he has a really good poker face. Like, he would be really good at like sitting around a table gambling all night, and he would probably make a ton of money that way. And you can tell these execs that are around the table are pretty good too. But this orc seems to be just a notch better than these guys. And you get the idea from doing this that they're asking for this amount of money because they know that they're probably not going to get that for it. And they're stalling. They're stalling the cancel of this Cerberus project. For some reason. Ares wants it shut down. The chairman of Emerging Futures does not.
Can we just blow up both these companies? Like, I know Ares is a lot, but I'm really tired of their shit.
I have sent a message to Boomer to see how many grenades and explosives he can get for me.
Oh, why don't we just? Why don't we just nuke all of New Orleans while we're at it?
I do not think Boomer can get me quite that level of explosive ordnance.
Oh, well.
I
Boomer
don't
is a nice
know
guy,
in
but
Core
does,
City, mostly just Ares Core. And maybe Emerging Futures, because they're slimy.
what if we offer to Ares to deal with the creepy lady for them?
I thought Ares is the people who just tried to kill us. Was I wrong? Was that not Ares?
I have no idea. I was
They were
unconscious.
Ares-
Fire.
Ares just threatened you.
Right.
And then you killed them. which started the whole thing.
Well, you know. Isn't Ares the people that just started to kill us? I mean, you know. I just kind of killed those guys. So,
Yeah. Yeah, but the Emerging Futures is like experimenting on like animals and sentient creatures. That's really like messed up.
So we deal with them. YouTuber's going to send a text to Boomer now that he told the group he already had, and literally just all the explosives,
do you have RPG?
you
grenades, high explosives.
You
We need it all.
get a text back. It says, "All of them."
Stop. Everything you can get.
I can't remember what Boomer's voice was like.
It's been a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, whatever. What Gearjammer is literally looking for is from the grenade section: frag, high explosive, or incendiary.
Okay.
As much as Boomer can get, up to $3,000.
Do me a favor. Do you have a D4 nearby?
Yes.
Okay. Well, roll a D4 for me.
Okay. That's not 3. Oh, that's a 3.
A 3? Okay. He texts you back and says that he has 3 of each available,
Okay.
but the cost will be pretty much whatever's in that PDF document.
Okay.
Mm.
So I have math to do. Gearjammer will send a message back. I will take all. We'll meet up to look at the group. I need to go pick up some items. Are we good to go within 1 hour?
I mean, we're really just here because of you, so.
Yes,
Oh,
we
okay.
can leave whenever we want.
So I'll send a message to tell Boomer to meet up at the location we met the last time we picked up.
Oh, sure.
Basically,
Yeah.
the last time I picked up explosives from him.
Yeah, you can do that. And are you going alone, or are you guys kind of going as a group, and then you're just kind of stopping on the way somewhere else?
Might as well just stop on the way wherever we are going.
We're going to a hotel. This hotel.
Well, we pick up explosives. We can either blow up Cobalt Marie, blow up Emerging Future, the future place,
Yeah.
or we can go to hotel. I mean, granted, I only have 9 grenades plus.
Okay, how about for once we just go to a place, you guys stay in the car, I go in and hack quietly. Hopefully they don't notice us. We don't need to like be a distraction if I'm sneaky enough in the Matrix. See what information I can get from the camera systems on the hotel. See if I can find this dude. And then go from there. And then maybe go boom. depending what we find.
I could accompany you inside. I am very good at going unseen when I want to.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want you guys going into the building and having another episode like that.
I would not. I'm just saying, me and you go in. You
I
do
don't
your
need to go
hacking.
in. I just need to be in
Oh,
the area. I
thought
just
you
need
meant
to
you had
sit
to
in
go
the car
in
and be pretty
a
and be in the
hotel.
Matrix, and then no one will know.
Okay, I thought you meant you had to go into a hotel.
No, I do not. I never
Okay.
need to go inside. I don't know how many times I need to tell you people this.
I mean,
I
he
have
just started
very
like
still-
yesterday.
yeah, I am still very new, so I'm still getting used to everybody's things.
Put it this
Okay,
way.
so
I cannot take a bullet like Gear Jammer. If I get hit once, I'm dead.
I typically try not to get shot either.
Me too. I've never been shot, and I'm going to keep it that
I have
way.
never been shot either.
For some reason, I'm
Hey,
just really good at dodging bullets, but I can take shots. So
I'm very proud of you. I'm glad you're both alive. Now, can I go
okay, we
hack some things and we be quiet for a change?
we go pick up items.
Okay, we could pick up
Pick
the explosives and then be quiet for a change.
you guys act like I do this all the time. It's only when they antagonize me first.
Which
okay?
is all the time.
Why do people antagonize me so much?
I
You
don't
think people
know.
would learn by now?
Your Jeremy's going to post the GIF into the group chat again.
Well, there's your reason right there.
So how would it work if I cast like animate objects on his arm or something? Turn it into a noodle.
Just start strangling himself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. That's so good.
You fucking
When
would.
Jamie goes Harry Potter and removes the metal from it, and me and Michael go back to elementary school. What? Hit yourself? Why you hit yourself?
That's right. That's right. That's right. So
It's
funny.
less obvious if I just turn it into a noodle because then it just looks like you forgot how to control it.
That's
And-
it. That arm goes flying everywhere.
Performance and that idea, I guess. All right.
Awesome.
Let's go get
You just do that, Wildfire. It's a free action.
Sweet. You got a noodle arm for like a minute. Dude.
It literally turns into Ace Ventura. He turns and
Yes. Take a boost, Gear Jammer.
That's a good one. I need to rewatch that movie. That's a good movie.
I know. I gotta go back and watch that again. It's been so long. Oh, good. All right, so we don't have to role play your quick stop at Boomer to get your explosives. Basically, you just pay him the money from the PDF document, and he hooks you up with 3 of each of those 3 types of explosives.
okay.
With a smile as he's collecting his payment.
And then you're from where we are. Do we have to pass by the garage to get to this hotel?
Yes, you do.
Maybe
Well,
swing by the
You can. You don't have to. Like, it's a big city, so you got plenty of different ways that you could go, but you would be driving that direction, east.
Okay, hold on. I gotta remove because I don't have the shotgun anymore. They kept that. Okay, yeah. So as Gear Jeremy's driving over that direction, Chrissy, where did you want to stop?
I want to go to that hotel that I just found. Or with
so-
the lighter hotel. What'd you call it? Vista.
First Evo Vista.
First Evil Vista.
So Gear Jeremy's going to swing by the garage, throw the big drone in the back of the van just to be safe, and grab his grenade launcher because I no longer have my shotgun. And then just load it up in the back of the van and drive over to the hotel.
Pretty good trade-off. I'm just going to say you can't be that upset that you've lost your shotgun if you have a grenade launcher just like there.
Yeah, the shotgun was nice though. I could use nice up close, and this if I use right in front, it.
We really have to go back and get that stuff though.
Why? What's wrong? What did they take?
My pocket knife from BT.
Oh
We deal with hotel, and then perhaps you and I go later.
Okay, I need that stuff back.
Okay, that's fair. If BT gave it to you, I think that's like a valid reason to go back and mess them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. But let's be sneaky for like a minute.
Does your contact happen to have any rocket launchers? Just possibly.
Does Boomer have any rocket launchers?
Does rocket launcher have an R next to it in the PDF?
Missile launcher does, yes.
Okay, do me a favor. I want you to roll that D4 again. On a 1, he does. 2, 3, and 4, nothing.
Come on, 1.
Let's see.
Come
Actually, you know what?
on, 1.
Because it is this important, I'm going to roll it right and roll 20.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Wrong way.
Nope.
All right.
Couldn't get a hold of any of those. It's a
What?
rare market out there
Okay.
right now.
That is funny as hell. I rolled a 4 on the physical die too, just because I was curious.
Not meant to be. Give a show. Cool.
So you guys are driving east,
Mm-hmm.
heading towards the kind of slums area. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to a different image as you guys get closer. So on your...
Ooh.
You guys will start to see a little different cyberpunkish style image, and I'll get that on the Twitch for our Twitch friends so they can see the image as well. You guys start to enter areas that start to look like this on the eastern side of New Orleans. Looks like stacked up buildings, built up out of different materials, but still that kind of futuristic neon signs all around, and just jumbled messes, piles of rubbish and garbage around. But immediately upon getting in, all of a sudden you are just passed rapidly with lights flashing, sirens blaring.
Uh-oh.
A knight errant APC goes flying by you guys. Armored, fully armored, kind of like, imagine like a futuristic SWAT team vehicle. Goes just passing by you, heading in that eastern direction.
I'm going to go into the Matrix and I'm going to try and see if I can pick up like their like police scanner, like radio. See if I can like pick any like residual radio waves up.
Overwatch, how far can you
Any
follow them with your
communication?
scope?
Pretty far, as long as they're within line of sight, typically.
Hopefully they stay in line of sight.
Okay, so
Would you like me to actually like shoot at them?
No, just while Cypher's doing her thing, you could just be watching in case.
Okay, so I only need scope. Gotcha.
so
I take out. Open my
take out-
case,
oh, so you
take out my scope and just hold that.
using it like the old spyglass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, that's awesome. So you're kind of watching in, and so you guys are instructing Gear Jammer to follow the APC.
Do we want to?
If it's going in the same direction we are, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Gear Jammer, like this thing is going a lot faster than you guys were. Are you going to try to pick up the pace of the vehicle to try to follow it?
Yeah, if they're telling me to follow it, this is lawyer chasing an ambulance. I'm going to be 10 feet behind this thing the whole way.
Okay. Go ahead and make I think driving is a skill on there that you have.
Yes, it is.
And you don't get to make
Seatbelt.
these much, so I'm gonna have you make a driving check since you're kind of speeding over the speed limit a little bit, trying to keep up with this APC as it's flying through the downtown area here. Resonance check for you, Cypher. Since this is you're trying to break a hack into police scanners of Knight Errant, this is going to be 3 purple dice.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to spend my story point, and I'm going to upgrade it once.
Okay.
What difficulty is a driving check?
It's an APC, so it's not going. It's going faster than you are, but it's not going incredibly fast. It's not a sports car. It's not a motorcycle flying through. So I'm gonna call it 2 purple dice for you, just average.
Okay. And I'm actually going to flip a story point back to you because I don't get to use driving much, and I'm going to boost myself.
All right.
There we go.
Nice.
Hey, that's
You-
good.
You have no problem at all speeding this vehicle up to keep up with the APC.
I reduced the difficulty by 1 because Cypher.
Because Cypher.
Fair enough.
Okay. If this fails, I do have a backup, so we'll see. Oh yeah! It failed, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna use... Where is it? I just had it. Faint passcode. Once per encounter, if you attempt to break into a system and fail, you may re-roll the dice pool and take the second result.
All right, good.
So I will do that one more time. Because I want to get into it.
Oh, look at that.
go.
Very nice. Yeah, so you're able to hack into these systems of actually this APC in front of you, because Gearjammer was able to get into a good range and make it a little bit easier for you. That first attempt, you could feel as the noise started to reduce from the wireless and at your distance, you start to pick up the communications, and you get basically a voice that says, that's a 10-4. Suspect in custody. Suspect in custody. We're cuffing him and bringing him down immediately. All right, Unit 3-6 on its way for escort. And this thing is buzzing. Like, there's a bunch of units buzzing in. It sounds like whatever's going on is huge, and a lot of Knight Errant are a part of it.
I'm going to, transcribe in the way like a medical transcription. I'm going to transcribe the calls into our group chat so they can see what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah.
Since everybody's focused on stuff, I'll call out what she's texting to us, so nobody has to take their eyes off of the prize.
And Wildfire would know really well that Knight Errant is another version of the police force like Lone Star.
Yes.
It's basically the way the police work in this Shadowrun world is they're kind of contractors. Like, you can contract these police units to do your work. So apparently they've been contracted by somebody to take care of something here and take a suspect into custody.
How do they say who suspect is?
I'm going to try and search through this chatter and see if I can get a description of the suspect.
Going through the chatter, go ahead and make an additional resonance check for me, because you're basically backtracking kind of like before you originally hacked into the conversation. So you're doing more of like a searching back through the conversation and through the information that's there.
All right, then what type of difficulty?
Since you succeeded the first time, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say it's 2 purple, but no upgrade.
2 purple, but no up.
Yep.
And this is not technically a matrix search, so I don't think I can reduce the difficulty. I think this is just like finding shit that's already there. Okay.
So, you do see that they don't ever say a name. They refer to suspect, but they do have suspect's description as an elderly orc with tattoos, markings, tribal primal markings, and a very distinct large earring.
Fuck the police.
Police are doing it first. Oh no! I need to... All right, I tell them. I think they got their guy. We got the figure this out. I guess I don't know.
Can we go? Can we go to the boom part of our plans now, or?
Do we know where they are going?
It sounds like they're taking them into custody. So
No, but do we know
probably-
where they are? You said this one is escort. Do we know where they are going to meet?
I'll look up the address, see if it's the address is in their communication things.
Currently, there is no address yet of where the individual is being transferred to. You do find the address of where they currently are, and it's First Evo Vista.
It is our hotel, fam. Let's go.
Should I take out the vehicle in front of us?
I mean, I could just
I'd rather
Try to-
not.
do it less aggressively,
Oh no.
perhaps.
I was thinking more like, oops, bump and perhaps shift into guardrail.
Oh, I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, your rim became alive.
I mean, that would work. Can you do it quick as I accelerate past them?
Yeah.
Here, Darren's gonna literally just swerve around them and take off towards the hotel, trying to beat them there now.
Okay.
As we swerve closer, I'll reach my hand up to the window, and focused on the tire. I'm gonna do the animate metal and try to make the metal form into like a cube that will get stuck in their wheel well.
Oh no.
Okay. First, I need another driving check from Gear Jammer as he's performing a stunt here to try to kind of go around. And that driving check will have some kind of impact on your spell. As I'll have to see if he succeeds or not. This will be, because it's a little bit, it's going to be hard this time. 3 purple for your driving check.
Oh, we're getting low. Where the hell drive go? It's in here. There it is.
Hey, everybody jumping in chat. It's good to see you guys tonight.
And we are gonna. Here's to hoping. 3 purple, 3 yellow.
It succeeds. Look at that. You will get a boost on your spell check.
There we go.
Wonderful. I'll also breathe out some smoke, and my familiar, my mask will be shrouded in smoke, and then turn into a crow, and the crow hops down on my shoulder. He's back, everybody! 'Cause I got my mask back. And he'll assist me with the spell as well,
Okay.
which gives me another couple of boosts. Did we call that conjure or did we call that attack?
I believe we called it conjure.
Okay.
I think that's what we were using for your heat metal stuff.
Animate metal, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many purples? Probably 2.
2. Mm-hmm.
All right.
2 to do this. Oh yeah.
Holy.
Oh yeah. That succeeds easily. So this thing's going pretty fast. And you're speeding by. And all of a sudden, the front left tire turns into a cube. Like the whole wheel well. And the way physics work with the car, like there's no way that cube's gonna fit in that wheel well. So basically it just goes boom, and immediately locks up the front end of the vehicle. And it just starts to the back end just starts swinging around by where the tire just locks up. It's like one brake just shuts down, and this thing just starts going, and just the tires and smoke go flying everywhere. The sirens still go woo 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 behind you, and you guys just fly by.
And I'll use those advantages to not take strain.
And I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make a driving check. Let's see if Knight Errant Security have any driving skill. I don't believe they do. What's driving based off of, Matthew?
Driving's based off of agility.
Agility. Got it. So what's their agility? Okay. So I'm going to make 3 green. And because they have... It's going to be an even 3 green, 3 purple.
Oh no.
The vehicle crashes into some parked cars on the side of the road. As it goes, and you hear as the siren kind of like dies out. The smoke kind of pours off the vehicle. Even though it's armored, it couldn't take this direct impact that it had on the side of the cars. It does. The armor does withstand some of the damage and keeps the knight errant inside safe. But all you can see in the rear view mirror, Gear Jammer, is this chaos of just smoke and. One of the cars that it ran into got pushed up onto the sidewalk and is like sitting on a pile of trash and garbage in the corner.
Your Jabber tries to do that very sort of slow look back at Wildfire, but given the speed for driver, it ends up being just more of a...
I was just like scratch him under my crow's chin. Chill it. Cool guys don't look at explosions, you know.
You just see the reflection in the mirror a little bit. That's it. As you continue to drive, and you guys continue head on, and you come around the bend, and Gear Jammer, you just are in shock at how many police vehicles you see. Like, it looks like an entire squad of police vehicles are surrounding First Evo Vista. You look up and there's a chopper in the sky flying overhead. Knight errant police chopper. There seems to be right in front of First Evo Vista, there's a larger if you imagine what like the actual SWAT vehicle looks like, where it has the big, you know, back end, kind of like UPS truck, has that rear end that's really big. There's a door just hanging wide open, and 2 looks like heavily armed knight errant, one on each side, and it looks like they just have the doors open and they're just waiting. With several knight errant just kind of walking around talking, some of them going in the alleyways, just sitting there. The parked vehicles are all around, lights on, flashing throughout this place. What do you guys do?
Going to... Are we near the hotel yet?
Oh yeah, you're just basically just like a block or 2 away.
I'm gonna try and hack into their system.
Okay,
See if I can find...
Knight errant or the hotel itself?
Hotel.
Hotel. Got it. All right. What are the rest of you going to do while she's doing that?
Going to listen and sit here, be a good boy. I will send Nat Drone, which I had with me the other day, and probably still have a couple left with me, to go buzz into inside of van with open doors.
Okay.
And
how big is a Nat drone?
These are the little tiny ones that are literally like wings and a camera.
Okay. Do they have a like stealth skill?
Let me see if I even. I think that goes through the skill softs. I have. Give me a second. I gotta look because
Sure.
20 removed everything on the bleeding.
Christy, for your check, you're going to need to make your resonance check. And it's going to be against, for this location, it's going to be against 2 purple dice.
One.
How about Wildfire? Anything Wildfire's doing?
I'm assuming because of the actions we're taking, I'm gonna make the van invisible, like I've done previously.
Okay. Oh my gosh, 3 triumphs. How does that even happen?
That's impressive.
Jesus.
That is amazing. God.
Critical hack.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
what the heck?
critical hack. That's right, critical hack.
Critical hack. Critical hack.
Okay, Overwatch. Is there anything in particular that you wanted to do while you guys are
Well,
rolling up?
On the way, after they did that to the police car, on the way there, I put Baker together, my sniper rifle.
Okay.
And then as we're just sitting here, I will just use a maneuver to activate my smart vision thingy, whatever that's called.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can definitely
And
do
then
that.
just
so-
wait. Would you all like me to stay in the car or get advantage point?
Probably stay in car at the moment, because if Cypher's right, then we are not, as we are going to be taking nap while she is doing her stuff. If we have to leave suddenly, it will not do for us to be trying to chase you down.
Yeah.
I
And
will
you're
stay in the car.
gonna be safer in here if I make the car invisible, potentially.
Also a good point. I would just sit there. Just aim at my sniper rifle, basically. Just look them.
I'm assuming it's a 2 purple check again.
Yes. Mhm.
My crow's gonna assist me,
Okay.
and that would be utility. Utility, where are?
Very good.
Invisicar.
Invisicar. So, question. The car goes invisible. Do all of you go invisible with it?
Last time we did
Yeah.
it, we were.
We rolled it to where if you got out of the car, then you were visible again, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that'd be
But
kind
if
of
we're
funny with a
behind-
visible car and you guys are just like sitting there.
Like Wonder Woman or
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, exactly.
No, I think the walls
Make it so that
like block
can't
us,
block
kind
you.
of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. So you're all invisible, but like you can all see each other inside the vehicle. Because you are
Yeah, we
physically
can still
technically
see
not.
the interior,
Yeah,
but they just can't see us.
got it. What about those 4 advantages? Anything in particular you want to do with those?
I'll use 2 to not take strain, and then can
Okay.
I pass a boost? Is that 2, or is
Yeah, you can pass a
2
boost.
give somebody specific?
To give somebody specific, yeah.
I'll give Cypher a boost.
Okay. Cypher, you got a boost. Cypher. 3 triumphs. You have no problem hacking into First Evo Vista. It's not the greatest compute. You can see that it's a little bit outdated computer technology here. Being kind of like a lower level hotel area. What exactly are you trying to find out?
I'm trying to find either like camera footage, like video camera footage, like stored footage.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can get like a beat on this orc dude and see what he's been up to over here,
Okay. Yeah.
and see if that gives us more information, more context.
Sure.
See if he's met anyone.
You get a bunch of footage. And with 3 triumphs, you get a ton. One thing that you get, and you kind of take a snapshot of this as you catch it. Probably maybe 4 weeks ago, in the deep camera the deep camera storage, you catch an individual coming back to what you see is this orc. You pinpoint it. Looks exactly like what you've seen in the videos before. He goes into apartment 314 on the 3rd floor. And he has somebody with him. It's a young lady with blue hair. But she's wearing like a trench coat and she's kind of like trying to be like inconspicuous with him. You also get information. that you can't really like see into his apartment, but you know where it is. You actually get the current situation as well. You can go into like the current cameras. You can see that Knight Errant approached room 314. They took a battering ram and tried to use it to knock down his door. Were unable to get in with the battering ram with the door. So they basically went to the next apartment, knocked that door down, and then all of them kind of rushed into the next apartment. And you just hear a bunch of booming and rustling going on in the camera. Doesn't sound like... You do hear like a couple gunshots, but it doesn't sound like doesn't sound like a war's going on in there or anything. And that basically takes you up to current.
That the blue hair girl looks like Marie.
Looks like that Marie that spoke to the individuals at Cobalt Marie.
Can I gauge how long he's been at this hotel? Like, has he been here for a few days, a few weeks?
You get the idea that he's been here for quite a while.
Has he only met with her?
As far back as you kind of like pulling back, she
Yeah.
seems, other than, you know, getting some food delivered,
Okay.
she's the only one that of any significance that you would feel.
Okay, I will relay that to my party that he's been here for a while, but the only person aside from food delivery he meets is that Marie-chan.
Ah, they cracked her.
Now this would have been prior to you guys going there, because it was 4 weeks ago. Remember, you guys were you visited Cobalt Marie basically yesterday.
Today.
And then she got kidnapped, and now her contact is miraculously getting arrested.
She was looking for him.
Yeah.
She was looking for him.
No, I meant the camera footage of him with that girl was from the past. That was from
Yeah.
like 4
Right.
weeks ago. So
Oh.
she's not currently with him.
Right,
in the
but
video
she
footage.
knows where his apartment is, and
Mhm.
she just got kidnapped,
Mhm.
and now he's getting arrested.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He turned state's evidence.
So what are we doing then?
Is there a record in the computer system about this person's name? Like, is he under an alias or something in this room?
When you search up room 314,
Hmm.
the name is listed Robert Coyne.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. Maybe I will look that up. I don't think that's his real name, but maybe. Oh.
And he's not outside yet. He's still in the building.
Still in the building. Currently, from what Cypher was able to gather information.
So they haven't. He hasn't left his, like, when they all stormed in there. He hasn't left. They haven't dragged him out of that room yet.
Not yet. But it looks like at least 8 to 10 Knight Errant went into that other apartment, and it looks like a couple others like stayed in the hall.
So are we trying to capture this individual or kill him?
Yes.
Well, if we are trying just to kill him, we can see if there is window. I climb up where I get the vantage point and kill him.
We need to talk to him before he dies.
Yeah, we.
So, see, you don't want to just kill him. That's what I was asking.
No, I don't want to.
It's-
Yeah, no.
So you
no.
want to talk to him first, and then we kill him.
Yes.
Okay, so you want
yes,
capture.
Yeah.
Yes.
Overwatch, take a boost.
Okay, okay.
Technically, it's saving, but capture, saving, same thing, really. So.
No,
What is saving?
not same thing.
Well.
Saving means you're going to let him go. capture means you not letting him do.
This is what we do. We capture,
You capture him.
But
we
you not letting
speak
him
to
go.
with removal of digits if required,
Okay.
and then upon completion, insert grenade into mouth and
We
This
might
is a
not-
little messy.
We
I
might
will
not need to
I will
kill him.
step- I will
I don't
step
know
back
why
when
we're
you do
jumping
that.
to killing him. We might not need to
We need
kill
to
him at all.
either. I thought we need to find him because he's the last person that the dragon dude remembered.
Yeah.
oh, what if he dragon dude?
Oh no. If he's a dragon, this is gonna get really bad really fast.
Wait, I thought he was coin.
Oh, he is orc.
Oh,
This is coin. You're never gonna fall in a corner.
I'm confused.
Cypher, you got any more information? These guys are hurting my head right now.
I
Is
can't
there
hurt your head.
anything else that Christy, the player, cannot think out of character, Michael, that I could potentially learn here? With those tribes, because I'm blanking. All I got was like the room number and who he's met with.
Who he's met with, room number. You got the kind of like at least a general number of how many knight errant.
How many people are in there?
How many people are in there currently? With just hacking in the system, there's nothing really else
Okay.
that you would glean from this. Without, actually, speaking to this individual or finding a way to communicate, really isn't really much else you can get from. Honestly, this system is just like cameras, a sprinkler system, HVAC lighting, just the standard basic units it would need to sustain the actual structure. There's nothing really there's no secure data in this hotel. It does have secure data, but it's just basically just names of and people's records of paying their rent and all that kind of stuff.
Does anyone have removable comm unit?
No.
No.
I mean, mine's just my phone.
Yeah, Jack just kind of pulls out
Jack
his
just
old
has his
piece of
phone?
junk. He's like,
No.
Yeah.
Here you
I
eat.
have a
No,
phone.
you wanted it.
I
It
have
only works half the time for me.
I think they call this like a Bluetooth.
No,
I have one of
I was
those.
thinking if we're small removable, we could give to drone to jab in ear, so we could communicate with Coin Man.
I mean, I do have a Bluetooth in my ear. It's how you guys talk to me.
No, but if we take it from you, you will not be able to talk to us.
Well, right. I don't have an extra one. I just have the one. But it's removable, and that's what you were asking for.
This... A long time ago, drones were left. Small floating orbs. How big was Paco? The two drones that.
about the size of
Kill switch off.
about the size of someone's head.
Ooh, jeez. Okay, nope, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I know that has a speaker in it, so we could have sent it and had things sent out. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like it's
I
a
think the
it's a
po-
big floating
I think
speaker.
the police will notice a giant floating, volleyball. I'm out of ideas at this point.
I think we just let it play out, man. I think we just do.
Just
let it.
Yeah, we just watch and see what we can. Wait for an opening.
Okay. Overwatch, are you staying put? Or are you trying to get a vantage point into a window? Or are you
Would
just
you
gonna...
like me to get vantage points now? Since we are watching. Or stay in van still?
We are invisible next to police. I think if you appear out of thin air, may us.
That's true. That's true. I didn't think about that at all.
I am very sneaky.
If you want to, you must be prepared and remember where Van is, because we will be driving when they are leaving.
Oh, right.
The van's invisible. Yeah, that's another really good point right there.
Does my smart link give me can I see it syncs up right with somebody? Does it sync up? With
It does. You'd get kind of but basically you would just see the interior of the van.
But if I see what is outside the van though.
As long as they're looking outside the van, yes. But if it's somebody in the back that's just kind of chilling, and you don't get a good view.
Yeah. Before I decide, is there any other buildings that's okay? So if these are the buildings we're looking at, are there some on the opposite side of the road?
Yeah.
That I could get up.
Yeah, you could.
Okay. I will do that then.
Okay, I will need you to make 2 rolls for me. First one
Okay.
is going to be a stealth roll
Okay.
as you appear out of the invisible van. Hey, everybody.
And as he opens the door, they could probably see the interior too, depending on
Well,
where he opened the door.
I'm getting out of the back, so I'm assuming the back is pointed away from them, so hopefully they don't see
Yeah.
Let me see what this is going to be against, because we're making it contested.
Oh, and, on that, you asked about stealth. Yes, the Nats do have stealth skill soft.
Okay, go ahead and can you make a stealth roll for your nat drones?
Yeah.
You guys are both going to be rolling stealth checks against 2 red dice.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a bad idea, guys.
I don't think.
Hey, it's not my fault this time, so do what you want. It's normally my fault.
Well, I'm hoping they're not going to know where the Nat drone came from if they see it. You know what I mean?
You guys still have 2 story points.
Yeah,
available.
I'm not concerned with the Nat drone. They see that and it gets smacked but.
And actually, you know what? Jack is going to use his once per game ability called Always Prepared and flip a GM story point over to the players. So you guys now have 3 available.
Heck yeah, Jack.
Because
Good job.
Jack always does remember to do that each time we play.
Yep.
Okay, here's one for the Nat.
Before I get out, does anybody have any chewing gum?
No.
I can't say
Oh.
I do, bud.
I have flask of whiskey.
No, I was going to chew up the gum and put gum on the back of the van. So that wouldn't be invisible, so I would be able to find it. But I guess not. Okay.
You do not put gum on my van.
Jack
I can't do it.
Jack just kind of looks at you and says, "I left my my Wrigley spearmint at home."
We're too bad. All right. So what are these checks I need to make?
You're going to start with a stealth, and your difficulty is 2 red dice, 2 challenge dice.
Now I've got a question for you, Michael.
Yes.
Would this come into play at all? I have unremarkable. Is there a crowd of people watching this unfold?
There is not. There is a
Dang.
few people, but it looks like this massive unit of police officers has scared everyone. Like, you're kind of in a slum, so everybody just dove out of the way and are hiding because they probably got some stuff going on that they don't want any kind of police force stumbling upon.
Okay. So I have unremarkable. It basically other characters add failure to checks made to find or identify your character in a crowd. So I'm assuming that does not happen because there's no crowd.
Probably wouldn't apply here.
Okay.
There's a crowd. There's a
That
crowd
sucks.
of police officers.
And don't forget, you do have that. You do.
That'd be
You
funny.
do have that boost that I awarded you as well, if you'd like to use
Mhm.
it. So don't forget you have
Well,
that.
what is the
going.
difficulty?
Difficulty is 2 red dice.
Oh, 2 red dice.
2
Oh,
reds.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
I did not hear
Yeah.
the red part.
Yes, they're challenge
That's-
dice for this one.
That's still
Mhm.
fine. That's fine.
And Jack got us an extra story point.
Would you like me to
groups?
use the
Groups
story
of
point?
knight errant have extra skills bumped up in perception, which is what you guys are stealthing against. So
Would you like me to use a story point? Is that what y'all are saying?
Go for it.
Okay,
They're
sure.
available for
What does
you.
that do? Does that upgrade?
It upgrades yours. Yeah, it's just like a destiny point in Star Wars.
Just wanted to make sure it's still.
Look at that.
You're
Success.
Good. You're safe.
I'm
Success.
good. I see. I told you, I'm good at still.
And
Why are you talking?
you have advantage if you'd like to use it to do anything, or if you just want to pass the buck.
I will.
You know?
I will pass it to somebody. Yeah.
All right. So the next person that makes a roll other than Overwatch will get a boost because. Well, actually, you know what? You can use it because you're gonna have to make another check. Now, how is it that you're getting up to your vantage point?
Is there like an alley, like out of the sight of the cops?
There is.
I will grappling hook out of my arm.
Oh, okay. All right.
So my arm, my arm that is robotic, folds back, and then a grappling hook appears out of the my wrist part. And I
flies up, wraps around the top. Now it just like auto reels, right? It just like pulls you up.
It's. It has a range, so let me tell you what that range is really quickly. It has a medium range.
Medium range, so it probably only gets you up like
30 feet, I think, right?
Yeah, I would say like
30.
I would say
So
like
medium is 60, isn't it?
it's kind of like it could go up to 60. It's kind of a base. I'll allow it. So you basically get up to like the roof of a building beside, and it's like just above. It would be like 4 stories. So you get kind of like just above where the window is from room 314, and you get a good vantage point from there. You're kind of like looking angled down, but you can see that there is some stuff going on in that room. You definitely have to look through your scope though to see any details.
Totally what I'd be doing. I just get a little perch. I lay down if I can lay down. I don't know how big the gap or the top part of the roof is, but I would just take a stance, look through set up my sniper.
And
just be watching basically.
As you're doing that, like from the alley below, from where you came, like you can hear like talking happening from that alley, and you hear like, did you hear that? It was like a noise. Oh no. Oh, maybe just check around back.
I look down to see who that is. Is that more cops?
Yep. It's like 3 knight errant that seem to be alerted of the noise of your grappling gun being shot up to the roof.
Gotcha.
You notice them starting to walk around over there?
Yeah, but I mean, there's groups just like walking around everywhere. Like one of them, one group of 3 literally almost run into your van.
I will say over Combs, I am in the position on the roof.
What do you see?
I can see in the window.
What do you see in the window?
One moment. What do I see?
So you're go ahead and make a perception test. Does your scope add
It does not. It just basically makes it to where at extreme range or the one before that gets a decrease in difficulty of the shot.
So it's basically just for firing for your attack rolls.
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't increase my perception or anything.
So go with perception. It's going to be 2 purple, and I am going to add 1 setback to this just because of the awkward angle and because of like you're trying to just look through like just the couple windows that you can see through, so you're not going to get like the whole picture.
Okay, so you said 1 upgrade?
No, 1 setback, which is
sorry.
one black die.
Yeah. Okay. You said perception. No.
Okay. You basically just see a couple knight errant like walk by the window.
I see knight errant walking by window.
They've
I have
already
good-
taken him.
I have good. I don't know. I have good vantage point. If I need to start shooting,
But
I
if
will
you
just-
stop shooting, then Cypher get mad and
that's
wildfire
why
and they get tamed.
I was going to say I just need the word to start shooting.
Cypher, are you still watching the cameras? Okay. From inside, you can see from that apartment next door to 314, a couple knight errant come out of the door first, and then they stand out in the hallway, and then you see the orc figure walk out, hands cuffed behind his back, with a couple of the knight errants kind of escorting him out.
I gave that update.
Mhm.
Does he look like beat up? Like, did he put up a fight or did he give
It
up?
looks like he put up a little bit of a fight. It looks like he has a bloody lip and it might have a gunshot wound in his like left shoulder.
Is it just him? Like, is there anyone else being handcuffed, or is it just him that's being handcuffed?
From what you can see, it's just him.
Okay. Yeah, I let them know.
Okay.
So am I staying up here, or do I come back now, since he is coming out?
Cypher.
Yeah.
Can you tell? I'm trying to figure out where the best place for us to try to pull this off would be. Can you tell if they have more police on the way?
Sure. Let me go back into the chatter. I'll see if I'll like pull up the other window that I had of like the police chatter and kind of bring it over and see if there's more backup coming.
It seems like everyone who is coming is here.
Okay.
Currently. Mhm.
Okay.
Let him know that.
I think now people can argue with me if you want. I'm not the best at this, but I think maybe you come back to the van. We ride with the group and hope that a couple of these cars peel off. Because now that the situation's handled, maybe they'll throw the other police somewhere else. I don't think the whole group will escort. Hopefully.
I will make my way back.
Overwatch, as you say that, you start to hear the beating of the chopper. Not directly above you, but it sounds like it's coming from, it would be like your west, and it's coming in your direction.
I have bad news. Choppa is heading this way. Does the helicopter have like a searchlight?
Because it's daytime, it doesn't have a searchlight right
Yeah, I
now.
forgot it's daytime.
Yeah, so you guys are pretty much in broad daylight right now.
Here's an idea. I don't have to do this. This is just out of character idea. I could try and do a false flag in the police scanners to get them somewhere else.
Yes. Say like massive emergency. Code deep red.
Perhaps you put. Where is nearest police station for these people?
Wouldn't that be where they're going?
But perhaps if we put in message that crazy psycho person light police station on fire, perhaps
That's
some of
not
them
far-fetched at all.
Not at all, considering it has been done.
Like
Cost me
within
a
the past
job.
week.
It
Yeah.
could work.
We could.
I like it. Because then if we get some of them to peel off right now, we could take this fight here and get out of here.
I can either do. I was gonna just do a simple bomb threat. You know, when you're like in the middle of like a high school exam and there's like people pulling the fire alarm and then everybody comes.
Well, I think we need something real serious because this is like super serious. So,
what type of check would that be?
You're doing this in the Matrix, so I guess you'd just be doing resonance. Within the scanners, I would say your difficulty is going to be 3 purple dice, And I'm going to spend a GM story point, and I'm going to upgrade you one just to make it more interesting.
Fine. I am going to, well, reduce my difficulty by 1, and I'm also going to oh, which one? Okay, I might do that after. I might do system affinity, but we'll see. Ooh, should I upgrade or should I do... Oh. Never mind. I'm gonna do Matrix Blast. Once per session, you may flip one story point to add successes equal to your ranks in Resonance to run as a check of your choice. Okay. So I will I will roll to see how this goes, and then I may use a Matrix Blast. Here we go. Oh, I don't even need it.
Success. You got it with 3 advantage.
Let's go.
Hang on. I had a boost from Jamie. I'm just gonna roll a boost real quick to see if that helps at all. Nothing.
Nope. So you're definitely successful at putting in this false emergency into Knight Errant's system. You have 3 advantage. Is there anything narratively? 3 advantage basically can cash in for almost the equivalent of like a triumph.
They can't trace it.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, they can't trace
They
it. You
can't
got it.
trace it at all.
You got it. So this non-traceable hack happens where they are. So are you trying to do the whole our precinct is caught fire? And we believe it might be the same individual that
yeah.
Serial arsonist.
The arsonist.
The arsonist has struck
from
again.
Lone Star Station 5.
All units respond. Be advised.
Okay, yes.
Suspect is armed and actively on fire.
Yes.
Not wrong. It's not. That's how I got out of the building. So.
And watching the camera footage, you see like, as they're pulling this individual out, like the Knight Errant all start like looking at each other, and they start kind of like getting their comms ready and start like, you know, tapping comms and communicating back and forth. And you can see down at below, those of you that are in the van, groups of Knight Errants running to vehicles, running to APCs, running to cars, whatever vehicles they have down below, they start running. Overwatch, as you're thinking about preparing, you hear the chopper. It looks like it's just getting to where you can see it, and all of a sudden it takes a sharp right turn.
Good. I did not have to kill the pilot.
But it appears that a lot of these vehicles are, in fact, leaving. Jumping in, grabbing their cars, tearing off, and then pulling back away. And it seems like they're traveling back to the western side of the city as they disappear. There does look to be 3 armored vehicles that remain. And that vehicle that's open at the bottom with the 2 guards that were standing outside of it. Appears that some of the individuals ran out of the building, but it looks like 6 remaining security or Knight Errant forces are basically standing in the hallway with the orc, as they're kind of just like talking about what to do, if they need to come or not. It seems to be like that big group went, and that's what's left.
All right, so A dozen down, 6 to go. You're welcome.
I give her like a pat on the back. I don't know if she can feel it in the Matrix though. But
I don't think she can.
I don't
good
think I
job.
can.
How many are outside with us?
Currently, you only see 3. You see the 2 that are standing outside the door, and you see one that's kind of standing at the bottom of these crude concrete steps that lead up to the main entryway of the hotel.
The 2 that are behind the vehicle, are they looking into the place?
They're basically standing in front of the open doors with their guns, just kind of like facing, not the place, but like down the street.
Crap. Okay.
Just tell me when.
I was thinking if 2 guys were watching in the building, we just very quietly creep up in van, open door, and yoink, 3rd person in, and just but they are watching. I think, Cypher, we need planning help.
What do you need?
There are 3 out here. The only idea I have is to start blowing people up.
I think maybe we wait for these other guys to come outside. and then
Can
we
I
just
go back
jump-
into the cameras to see what the 6 up top are discussing? Like if they're ready to move anytime soon, or are
Yeah,
they
yeah.
still like
Honestly,
holding
after just holding position for a few minutes, it looks like they're starting to move him towards either the stairs or the elevator.
Okay, so it looks like they're bringing him down. I'm going to try and see if I can, because I'm already in the police network. Are their weapons connected to the Matrix? Like, can I hack their weapons? I know some weapons can be hacked, but some can't.
Let me check. From what you can see, no.
Okay. I had an idea, but now it's gone because I don't have really good weapons. They're kind of rudimentary weapons.
That's perfect. I think we just jump them when they come out the building. It's
No,
what, 7, 6, 9,
9.
9?
9.
I'm bad at math.
So here is thought. How are they coming down, Cypher?
Are they going down the elevator or are they going down the stairs?
It looks like as you're watching, they turn and they take the stairs.
They're taking the stairs. Damn it! I know. I'm hoping it was the elevator. Could have done something.
So, do we? I have only violence.
What? Okay, here's the thing. There's a building I'm in that I totally critical hacked the building. Is there an alarm system or any how advanced is this hotel? Is really what I'm asking.
Not very advanced. It does have an alarm on it, but it's probably just a really annoying buzzing sound or something like that. I only have violence.
I'm in a violence mood.
Oh, just all I have. I can drive well. I can hack
I don't know
into drones.
The
and I can-
hotel's really basic, so I don't know if I can. Okay. Are these people with him all human?
It looks like a mixture of races. You see a couple orcs that are with them,
Okay.
but they don't look, they don't look as elderly and as, he's like all tatted up, like he's got all these like tribal markings kind of all over his face.
How many of these people can see in the dark is my question.
Well, you could tell probably at least 3 of them that are coming down the steps can see in the dark. It looks like 2 that are standing behind the actual vehicle. One appears to be a troll and one appears to be an orc. And the one appears to be a human as well. So
I'm
this is
going
like
to-
a mixture of
I'm gonna
races.
hopefully cause some chaos, and I'm gonna try and turn off all the lights in the hotel.
Okay. Go ahead, make a resonance roll for this. It's only going to be against 1 purple die because you're already you already hacked the system, and
Sure.
there's not really much that's protecting this hotel system.
I'm just letting the boys
Alright.
know that I'm just gonna cause chaos in the hotel, and you guys do what you gotta do.
So
She said, "Do what you got to do."
the lights do turn off in the hotel, and they do have an emergency lighting unit that does kick on, but it doesn't provide too much light. Honestly, though, for the guys coming down the steps, it does more because there's more emergency lighting in step areas in most buildings. So it lights them up a little bit better. And because there's less windows in there, so they have those there. And honestly, it's during the day, so a lot of the other places, especially with
I was
windows,
hoping the stairwell was dark.
yeah. But
I
they
gotta
do
try
have.
and turn off the emergency lights then.
Okay.
I want to get the stairwell dark.
Does anybody else do anything in the meantime? Because that would be kind of like a round. I'm not rolling initiative yet or anything, but
Are we waiting for other group to come out?
Overwatch, I think you take a shot on the troll.
Well, do we have him shoot the single person?
Well, I was thinking we have him shoot the strongest looking person.
I was thinking shoot fire grenade. Not only does this prevent ease of exit through front door,
But
again,
we
adds
want them to
chaos.
come out the front door. If they go to back door, I am not in position. So we don't want to cut off access.
Do we still just hold off then and wait for them to come out the front door?
I mean, I think if you just shoot them or do whatever you do, then it would be fine. We take out these front three really fast. When there's other six come out, easy peasy.
I don't think you quite understand. When I shoot, it make a lot of noise.
I think we wait for them to come outside
Okay.
and we
Okay.
take
Sounds
out
good.
I will-
the one that's carrying the
If-
orc.
If that's what you guys are doing, I'm going to change I'm not going to turn off the emergency lights then. I have a better idea on how I can help you guys.
Okay.
All right.
okay.
I'm going to attempt to lock down their communication systems so the people that are here can't call for backup.
Okay. Go ahead and make a resonance test against 3 purple dice.
I still have that magic glass if I need it.
I'm going to use a
ahead.
GM story point, and I'm going to upgrade your difficulty 1.
That's mean.
I've been doing it on all the police checks because their equipment is definitely a lot better than the hotels.
And on that note, Gearjammer is now loading the incendiary grenade into the grenade launcher and getting ready for when that first group, based on how Cypher's been telling us, how there's a couple in front, then the person, then a couple in back.
Mm-hmm.
Basically waiting for that first group to sort of just hit the entranceway.
Yeah.
So I can fire the grenade to hit the 2 at the door, plus that first group
Okay.
and try to miss our friend.
This is okay. I'm going to use the story point. So I get 5 successes. So it cancels out the 2. So I have 3 successes.
Well, glad you saved that one, huh? That was good.
Sure.
Yeah. 3 successes plus you got 5
Shit ton of
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. How would
Okay.
you like to spend it?
I am going to. I could at least boost one. Who's probably going to be like doing heavy fire? Gearjammer or
Yeah, I'm firing as soon as that first group comes out, but I think Overwatch is doing the same thing.
I was also going to use my out of turn incidental to just try to get them all. Once they're all like outside. So
Is that
okay.
a roll for you or for the for
all
them
of them.
now?
I'll just
Yeah, it's
boost.
fine for them.
I'll boost one forward,
Okay.
and then for the other advantage. Can I put a lock on this with my advantage or no? Like, can I lock people out from trying to override me if I use for advantage?
You could probably make it harder for people to like trace it, like you did before.
Okay, yeah, we'll probably just
know.
stick with the don't trace us
Trace. You
and
could
just
also
boost them
like
forward.
I think with 2, I think another option, like if you want to put a back door into this, if you ever got like kicked out of the police
Ooh, that's a
unit,
good idea. Put a back door into the police scanner. That's probably a better idea. Let's do
Okay.
that. Because
Sure.
I'm already not traced from the first one, so I should be fine.
Sure. Awesome. So yeah, you're able to basically turn off communication from them being able to call in any other backup or let them know that. One piece of chatter that you do get as you're kind of doing that is radio communication from the chopper, saying that it's strange. I don't see any smoke.
Yeah, I locked them out. I locked them all out. They can't that doesn't get. I delete that message. Use that advantage to delete that message.
Take it back. Take it back. I see the smoke. I see the smoke right now.
I see the smoke. I see the smoke. Oh my god, it's so scary, you guys. The world's on fire. Oh no.
Awesome. So you guys are just kind of waiting for this group?
Yeah.
Okay. Just after a few moments, you see it's like one of those things where there's like inner doors and then outer doors, so they have to go through this like little foyer area. You do see like the glass kind of reflect as the inner doors are open, and a group of silhouettes start making their way towards the almost full glass windows and doors from the front of the building. And those doors open, and you see 2 knight errant kind of leading the way out, kind of gesturing towards the one that's kind of waiting at the bottom of the steps. And you can see that behind them there's another knight errant that's kind of leading coins, this individual coin out, this orc. And then also you see that there are 3 following behind as they're coming through the kind of like just looking towards the lobby way, scratching their heads, wondering why all the lights are off.
Jeremy's going to send a message up to Overwatch and just go like, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And you guys are all firing at once?
Is everybody within medium range?
You would have to move closer if you want to do what you want to do. So you're basically going to have to run out of the van and like use your maneuver to get closer.
Gotcha. I'll do it after they do what they do.
Okay.
Well, the window comes down a little. Grenade launcher comes out. Unless Overwatch has said he's firing first.
I think probably Overwatch's shot would go off just like a fraction of a second before your grenade went off.
Yeah, because I was already ready.
Yeah, he was ready to go. He's a sniper. He knows how to plan this stuff out.
So then I have a quick question. Does quick draw trigger on this? Have they, because we're not in the initiative.
I'm basically giving you guys like an attack, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay, so they haven't went then yet, so technically I get an additional blue boost on this.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and you get Cypher's boost.
Oh, I get Cypher's boost. Okay. All right, hold on. I gotta make sure this is the first time I've ever.
Yeah, I let you boys fight it out because I couldn't choose. So I was like, whoever goes next.
What range am I at, Michael? So I'm across the street, on top of a building, about 60 feet up, or however feet up that you say. But
based on that, I'm gonna say you're at long range.
Okay, so then that's 4. But at long range, extreme and long range, I'd reduce the difficulty to be a 1, so it's gonna be 3 purple, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds correct.
Any black setback?
Let me double check here really quick. These guys will have 1 defense rating, so they do have 1 setback added.
Okay. I aim twice to gain my double aim maneuver.
Okay. I'm also going to give you a boost because they are currently unaware.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of blue boost. Just saying, a lot of blue boost. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure everything else is good. I am going to suffer some strain because I can. Hold on, I gotta find it again. I gain automatic advantage on this since I haven't readied or stowed a weapon as a maneuver.
Okay.
this round, so I get automatic advantage.
Okay.
And then I don't think I need to double or nothing, so I think we'll suffer 2 strain to add 2 vicious to this.
Okay. So are you targeting the individuals that are coming out of the building, or are you targeting the individuals that are waiting at the armored van?
How much of a lineup do I have them? Are they walking in a line coming out of the?
It's just, mechanically speaking, these are 2 minion groups. So you don't have to necessarily have them in a line to be firing at them. So the 3 that are coming out with the orc are considered one entity, and the 3 that are down by the truck are considered one entity. So
Yeah, I will go for the group that's coming out with the orc.
Okay, you got
They're
it.
probably closer together and make more sense for a sniper bullet to maybe hit all 3.
Sure.
Okay.
But honestly, it could be like you just take multiple shots. You know, it's like you're just.
True, I guess that,
you
yeah.
know.
So here we
They're
go.
all dead.
Oh
my
my
God. They are all dead.
My
Jesus
gosh.
That's 20 points of damage.
Good grief. 20 points. It's Pierce 2, so Soak is reduced 2.
No, I don't have Pierce. I didn't trigger that.
Oh, you didn't trigger Pierce? Okay.
Or no, wait.
Well,
Yes,
you
I do
can.
have
You
Pierce
can
2.
if
I
you'd
have
like
Pierce
to.
2. No, I have Pierce 2. I don't have the extra Pierce from the strain. So I would technically have 2 Pierce on that
Okay.
already. I
All
can
right.
go up to 3.
Okay.
So 20
Uh,
points of damage.
okay. Go ahead and describe to me how you take all 3 of those guys down.
Like as they're coming out of the door, they like one of them stops, and then the other 2 kind of like line up perfectly, and then
Mhm.
like one single shot right
Right.
through all of them.
Oh, nice.
3
They
for 1.
and Gear Jammers, you're winding down the window, you're getting ready to pull the trigger. You see the 3 around the orc just kind of just go limp and just fall. And the orc's just like looking around in shock as this happens. A little spray of blood, flickers up onto his face.
I got to my 3.
Yeah, I think your jammer would literally just twist and fire at the guys at the car then.
And that you didn't even spend your triumph yet.
Oh.
So you have 2 triumphs plus all those advantages. If you'd like to spend them out as this ends.
Can I say that the triumph actually the angle is like weird because I'm aiming down, that it actually hit like I don't want it to do like a whole bunch of damage to the orc that we're trying to capture. But,
Yeah.
like hit its leg so he can't run away.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You hear a groan. He kind of falls to one knee.
I will use 2 advantage to heal my strain back up to full.
Okay.
So that means I have 6 left, so I'll pass a boost to each person. Cypher, Gear Jammer, and
All right.
Wildfire.
Everybody gets a boost. Awesome. Well done. Gear Jammer.
Waiting for
You're
that.
Okay, so Cure Jammer was now changing all of a sudden as he was getting that lined up with the window going, okay, got to get this guy able to come towards us. Oh shit, they're dead. I was jumping over towards the ones down by the van. Okay, so I've got 1 boost on that. How far am I from the van?
You would be
Is this medium range
it
from where they are, or
it's probably long range for you guys because you were still a little bit away before you guys parked the van. And if Wildfire has to go up a little closer to get medium, then you would have to do the same.
okay, that's fine. My weapon is a long range, so
All right.
so
let me
just to make
double
sure-
check. These guys have a defense rating of 2, so you're gonna add 2 black dice to this.
Oh, okay.
You're going for the ones by the truck, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. think now I can roll it. Like this and. Okay, I got the and actually I have that other upgrade you gave. That other.
Yeah.
Is that an upgrade or a boost you gave me? Earlier?
I gave you a boost. Yeah. So
Boost,
blue
okay,
die.
that's what it is.
And you have a blue for me
Two
too.
boost.
And a blue from Overwatch as well.
Yes, it was one from you and then one from Overwatch. Give me a total of 2.
So like as these guys fall, they all turn to look, so you get a little bit extra boost as they're off guard.
And hopefully this will roll properly for us.
Nice.
That'll roll.
The grenade launcher. Boom. What kind of grenade are you shooting out of here?
So this is an incendiary grenade.
Okay.
So that actually let me toss.
Weapons.
I'm just gonna throw it in here. Don't mind the roll. So it has a quality of burn 3. Actually, does I don't know if these
Does it have damage on it listed somewhere?
Yep. So I don't know if the grenade launcher will change the damage. It isn't clear on that in the book.
Mm-hmm.
The grenade launcher quotes a damage of 9. The incendiary grenade itself quotes a damage of 6.
Yeah, I think it's based off of the specific grenade that you're using. So we'll go by the 6 base.
Oh, okay.
So
10 points total.
So it'd be 10 points of damage total. You don't have enough advantage to.
I think I have. Oh, that's it. Let me just check the. Checking the thing here because I have what's it called? A talent or trait, whatever it is for. I just want to see the. Oh, let me search. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you would let this work in an instance like this. 'Cause it's in a weird situation based on the grenade.
Uh-huh.
So I have an ability specifically for grenades. When character makes a ranged combat check with a weapon that has the blast item quality, like the grenade launcher does, can spend 1 story point to trigger that weapon's quality instead of spending advantage.
Yeah.
Even if the attack misses.
Yeah, it's you can spend it. You can do it. You have to use a story point though, I believe, right? Is that what it said?
Okay,
Yeah.
I will gladly flip that to trigger that.
To trigger, so you're going to trigger your burn 3. Is that what you're triggering?
Yep.
Okay. So that's going to do 10 base damage plus the burn damage 3. So basically this thing goes off. It doesn't explode like you would hope it would, because you just don't get that big burst, and it hits that one troll directly. It ignites him into flame, and you hear just this terrible scream come from this individual. It's just like, imagine a ball of fire with a black silhouette kind of in the middle of him, like running, looking for anything, starts stop, dropping, and rolling onto the sidewalk, and just panics, and the other guys are just looking in panic and fear as this thing explodes. But eventually that stop, drop, and roll just goes to a stop, and no more rolling, as that individual seems to be just a burning pile of flesh on the sidewalk. The other 2 seem to be unharmed.
Well, I'll hop out of the car, I guess.
Okay. Sure.
And I'll run forward
Okay.
to be within medium range of them.
Okay.
I'll use my out of turn incidental really quick
Okay.
to also turn into a figure of fire, but a lot spookier. And I need a hard 3 purple discipline check.
Hard 3 purple discipline check. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bum, bum. This is the guy outside. The 2 guys outside. They fail.
5 strain plus 1 additional strain per threat. But they didn't get any threat. They only had failures.
They had failures. So they like scream in terror. Reach up to their head almost as if like they got this enormous migraine from just looking at this bright, brilliant, fiery creature that's approaching them. They fall to a knee, but surprisingly, they are still up.
All right. Because they failed, they must spend all available maneuvers moving away from me.
Got it. The ones that are inside are just on the edge of your range, but they would still make a roll as well. They are a lot worse at this. And fail as well.
Wonderful.
You said 5 base strain?
Yep.
All right. You can see that the doors kind of start like closing on the inside because there's no one up to hold them open anymore. And it looks like the doors try to close and then they just are ajar a little bit because there is a body laying in between where the doors are and they can't close fully.
Then I guess I'll take my action to conjure some elementals. So how many modifiers can I use on a?
What do you mean? How many modifiers? Can
Like
you
when
use?
I conjure, I can do like additional summons, grand summons.
You can do as
Can
many
I
as you
stack
want.
them?
It just increases the difficulty based off of that chart for each one you add.
Okay.
So you can add as many as you want, but each one makes it more difficult.
All right. I'll do a grand summon, additional summon.
So you're trying to do two big bads.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And they are summoned as my allies no matter what
Okay.
because of my abilities. Okay. So that's 2 purple for the grand summon, 1 purple for the additional summon. It's 2 purple just to summon normally, right?
Yeah, I think it's base 2 purple. Yeah.
I can remove 2 purple.
You have a boost.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm not forgetting to remove anything else. Okay, yeah, I can remove 2 purple. My crow is assisting me,
Okay.
and I have a boost.
Does your crow have to use a maneuver to assist you?
It just uses like its action.
Okay, and it has its own actions, like it doesn't run off of your set.
Last time we said that we were just
Okay.
gonna do it on my turn.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah,
At
I
the
just
same
didn't.
time.
I just didn't know if it counted as yours or the birds. I know.
No, it's its own action.
Got it.
I'll flip a story point too.
Okay.
Just cause everybody else did it.
That's right.
All right, and then I'm gonna.
Oh boy,
just
I got
cast
a
spell.
bunch of them. I got a bunch of them now. I better use them before I lose them. Oh, that's gonna
Wonderful.
succeed. Yes.
I'll spend 2 of those advantages to summon a third. Because you can use 2 advantages when you use the additional summon to summon a third.
So 3 10-foot tall fire elemental beings, spirit elementals, just come zap in out of the spiritual realm, spirit realm, and are now just there in the middle of the street, standing next to what almost looks like a fire elemental itself, Wildfire, with these flaming wings just like wrapping around him.
And I'll just command them to take care of these guys, and then when they're done, go attack that police station.
Okay.
To buy us some time.
Okay.
And then just shout out to Mr. Coin and say, Mr. Coin, please come with us.
I'm going to save you guys the time of rolling initiative. The 2 other knight errant are in absolute horrific fear right now, and they just start booking it. Like, they ignore they go to like the farthest vehicle away, jump in one of the APCs, slam the doors, and just start just tearing out of there as these elementals begin to just give chase down the street. And we are technically out of encounter, even though we never got to roll initiative. I'm going to change the music.
I will grappling hook down to the ground. Not trying to be stealthy, so I'm just going down like the front where I know where the door is to our vehicle. So I'm just lowering myself down, basically.
Basically, it looks as if Coin is limping and trying to go back into the building.
Mr. Coin, please. If you
Your
know
German's
what's good
just
for
gonna
you.
Go over and collect them.
Okay, you just go like grab him from the back. He looks exhausted. Looks a little injured, beat up a little bit. Looks like he got a few bumps and bruises. Looks like he's got a bullet wound in his left shoulder and one also in his like right calf area. He's like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Right now, we're trying to save you.
Someone shot me.
Sorry
It was
about
probably
that.
an accident.
Your leg was in the way.
What is going on?
For walking away, Gear Jammer's gonna pop one of his high explosives and toss it in the back of the armored vehicle as we're walking away.
Okay.
We all 3 turn around from the explosion.
Yeah.
Slow-mo walk.
Just
Oh,
slow-mo.
the van is visible, by the way.
The van is visible now? Okay.
Yeah, when I cast my spell, the van came visible again.
You guys get a blast of warm heat from behind you as this massive explosion takes place. It actually hits a couple of the APC and squad cars that are around it as well, and you hear as they're just engulfed in flames as well. You hear glass shatter from all the heat.
Mr. Corn, we just have a few questions that we want to ask you, and we just saved you from that scenario. That could have been a lot worse, and it would be wonderful if you cooperate with us.
Oh, fine, just get me somewhere safe, please.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about I didn't want you running away from us.
Let's just get out of here.
I hurl him into the back of the vehicle.
Throw him into the back.
How many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man?
You throw him into the van, jump in the van, and you guys start to take off down the street. He's sitting in the back of the van with you, and he kind of just like looking at all of you, and what is why did you do this?
Well, you got information that we want to know, so...
And your friend Marie is really worried about you.
And may or may not be dead. We don't really know at this point. But
Dead? What?
We don't know. She was taken.
yeah,
Taken by whom?
those Ares guys.
God.
They took over the Cobalt Marie, got the guards on their side.
Ares took over Cobalt Marie.
Yep.
Oh no. This is bad.
Yeah, big oh
They
no.
ripped off my arm.
Which one?
I have no one.
Oh no. Marie is in trouble. Ooh,
If you don't answer questions, you are.
I'll put my finger up to his chest like this.
Yes. What can I help you with?
What do you know about dragons?
Dragons, huh?
I'm gonna
How much do you want to know?
put like on Jack's cell phone, I'm gonna show a little image of that coin that the dragon gave me. Recognize this?
Oh, yes. And he points to his earring, and it's the exact same thing.
Exactly.
So
And
you've met him then. You've met the chairman.
chairman of what?
The chairman of Emerging Futures.
The dragon?
Indeed.
Then who is woman?
What woman? You mean, Greer?
Yeah, Greer.
Oh, she was just a former director of operations at Emerging Futures. She wasn't on the...
Former.
Well, as far as I know, the company is about to tank. But
Are you aware that there was an attack on your dragon friend recently? And answer honestly, because my trigger finger is really itching.
You don't know how long it took to get blood out of last time you did this. Could you at least put them in street first?
It is literally just a finger gun up to his chest.
So, this dragon, he goes by the name of Iliohan. He was captured by Emerging Futures in order to run tests. The dragon was intrigued by all of this. Could escape at any moment that it wanted. But it wanted to gain information. It wanted to know more about what was happening. More about these humans that were studying him. He became infatuated with technology and the Matrix. He, stumbled upon me one night. I was this close to retirement. But I was intrigued by him as much as he was intrigued by everything else. He asked me to be kind of his liaison. Someone as a go-between while he worked in the shadows within his own cage of Emerging Futures. I helped him get involved in the stock market. He made quite a fortune in it, and ended up buying most of the shares of Emerging Futures to become the chairman of Emerging Futures without them even knowing it.
Mm-hmm.
He kept the company in business so that they could do the surgery.
The jack's in the back of his head, right?
Yes. So he could run with the Matrix.
So that wasn't forced upon him. That was something he decided to do on his own.
Oh, absolutely. That was the goal the whole time.
Finger's still on his chest. I'm going to turn to everybody else. So, like, do you think we should, like, take him to the dragon?
That was my thought.
to get the dragon's memories back.
We need him, or do we need piece of him?
I think we need him
We need him.
specifically. His
Drive.
knowledge is insane. Seems like a friend. Oh, well, you know, I appreciate you giving me your knowledge. I'll take my finger away.
Actually, since you said that, Wildfire, make a vigilance check for me. And I'm gonna say, since you've got finger guns, this guy, it's gonna be 2 purple dice.
Vigilance?
Vigilance.
Is this considered a social check?
Is insight social? I believe it would be. Yeah.
I have a thing for social checks.
I will consider this a social check.
Let me just make sure it would work here. When using the ensorcelled talent, which is just me having heat distortion and smelling like coal and occasionally turning into a fire demon, I may add a success and an advantage to my next social check.
Okay.
And I just used my talent, so I can add this.
All right.
So there is an advantage and a success on this vigilance check. You said it's 2 purple or 3 purple?
2 purple.
All right. No boosts. Vigilance.
Oh, you got it. As you said that last thing that you said, you don't think he could be a friend, but the vibe that you're getting with him is he's obsessed with the dragon.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let everybody know, like over the texts or something.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say that out loud. I'm going to keep it as his friend for his
Okay.
context.
Sure.
And I'll lower the finger guns, like holster.
You see him kind of relax a little bit.
So we go back to a place with all of Lone Star to go back and see client.
Yeah, I think
Say-
maybe Mr. Coin
All
needs a hood.
thrown out of.
Oh, that's
Well,
okay.
no.
I've already got one. And he pulls up a hood.
No. We don't go to the Lone Star place. We go to the hospital.
Which was full of Lone Star people that threw us out.
Oh, well, yeah, they threw us out after we got the job from the dragon, though.
Oh, you think they let us back in?
If we tell them it's for the dragon, yeah.
I have the dragon's comm link, don't I? I can just message him and say we got the information. We're coming
Did he
to
have
you.
a comm link?
I thought he gave us information to contact him if we needed to like.
That was the gopher, the monkey, that was with him. That wasn't there a human that was like?
I know
There
I
was
got
that-
information for
There was
someone.
that one doctor that contacted you guys to begin with. His name was, I got it here. Let me see. Oh, scroll down. There we go. It was David Childers.
Maybe we get a hold of David.
I'll message David.
Man, my throat feels so much better now that I've used that fire ability. Jeez.
Okay, yeah. What kind of a message are you sending him? Are you just sending him text?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we need to meet with your big friend ASAP. We have developments.
Tell your Lone Star people to let us in.
Yeah, tell Lone Star to go away. Okay, thanks.
Okay. You get a response back that says, it's a little too late for that. The hospital's security contract has been switched over to Knight Errant abruptly.
Oh.
You also get information that says they won't let me see him anymore. And Ares is here.
Oh, bloody hell!
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode
Damn it!
of Shadowrun.